Hello, Internet. Welcome to Blood Bowl. I'm Complacent Badger.
I'm Kilo.
And we are watching Malal's Mashes versus this Sunday Speedwalkers.
I have no idea what's going to happen with this. I feel like it could be fairly one-sided.
It's a 560 team value difference.
But, you know, it's not the size of the team. It's, you know, it's how you use your players.
It's going to be an uphill battle for Malal's Mashers. They don't have the mighty blow to, you know, throughout the team that a leveled up Chaos team would most likely have to kind of tip the favor in the hitting for them.
Right.
And they don't have block throughout yet. It's close. They're getting close there. It's going to come down to their, you know, kicking first, so they need to make sure that they're doing a proper zone defense for the entire game, and they need to really make sure that they're running 2, if not 3 safeties. With Beastmen, I think you're pretty safe doing 2 safeties, but with that lack of tackle, you might need that 3rd.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, and that tackle's going to be a deciding factor, I think, with the dodge action.
Yeah.
So. Back to 2 redheads on the field.
Yes, I see that now that you mentioned that. That's great.
So we were looking at that last week, noticing that the team, or that the money was right about, hey, there you go.
Yep, the 2s, that's rough. Pouring Rain, however, is going to work in the favor of Malal's Mashers. She's not in a terrible situation, but didn't move to protect the ball carrier as much as she probably should have prior to... for those infiltration moves that I talk about, because I think she was trying to do that, I usually do it after I've given a partial front cage, create a pocket for my passer, and then once I've done that, I blitz, open it up, and then start just filtering everybody through that hole. And that's how I do it.
And I do the same thing, is I set up some sort of defense for the ball carrier.
Yep. And then, so a failed dodge roll here. I didn't actually see the specifics of it, but
that was it. That was the blitz, and then moved 1 space to engage.
A little too greedy, man. You need to set up your against Elves. 1 mistake means that they're going to need a touchdown. So you need to make sure you have the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd line of defense. It's going to be tough to stop. You only ran 1 safety, and you have to get through 2 War Dancers to get to that ball carrier. However, this Chaos Warrior has a free hit on this ball carrier.
Yeah.
And the ball carrier has absolutely no stats on anything, so that's a strength 4 with block, getting a free hit on this character.
That's exactly what you hope for. That is,
and he's doing the right moves, setting up everybody, engaging everybody just in case that ball goes free, and... he also has horns, so
okay.
I'm okay.
And block, so okay.
Forgetting that shadowing, that's tough. Always keep him.
That's not bad. Getting that guy out and away.
Yeah, but doing the second.
Except it was away from the Chaos Warrior. Yeah.
Yeah. I had something. Oh, I would have saved that second guy to mark the ball after it bounced, not knowing where it was going to bounce.
Yeah.
So War Dancer getting the ball, but leaping and going for it to get the touchdown.
Hey, good work, Sunday Speedwalkers. That's exactly what you're gonna do for that.
That was good. That was aggressive plays and a quick touchdown. The quicker you score touchdowns, the less chance they get to punch you.
Yep. And I mean, aside from that one little snafu, that failed dodge in the beginning without having a really solid setup. To protect your ball carrier, but it worked out really well, and everything after that and since then was stupendous. So
yeah,
good,
and that was definitely, I think, reading the defense, knowing that he had no safety, so going and hitting hard into that backfield as fast as possible, just kind of that blitzkrieg kind of movement.
Yeah,
I think that really worked to her advantage. He got caught. He was on the back foot from the very beginning of the game. That ball went into the air on the kick, and he didn't know where it was going from there.
Yeah.
Still
he did a really good job though. Like once he realized what was happening, he set it up. In general, like I liked that he moved and marked everybody.
Yeah.
And then did the blitz action, and we can debate whether or not it was the right or wrong. I mean, he set it up. He had the strength advantage one way or another. He never needed that horns.
Yeah,
that would have. So that he never needed that assist. So that was an extra unnecessary assist.
Which it could have been used to mark the ball afterwards, which could have changed what was happening, but it's tough to determine. But yeah, he did a really good job of marking afterwards and kind of backpedaling and try to fix the situation. But those war dancers, man, you pay for them, but that's what they do.
Yeah, and that's exactly you know, especially running two of them on the same side. That's that super blitz through, and then just keep moving. So she was able to get both of her war dancers back pretty easily. And that's when you infiltrate two people. That's when it gets tricksy.
Interesting that she backed up with those war dancers. I guess she may be anticipating the pass and using them as safeties.
Also, the other option is gun shy.
See, because one move that I've always liked with the war dancers, because they come with that leap and agility 4, is where they were set up, just leaping over and fucking bombing into the backfield and being there as a super aggressor. Okay, so now what are you going to do with this guy? Are you going to keep him there after that pass? Oh, no. Okay, so this guy is paced.
He can still move the Chaos Warrior.
He has a blitz, so is he going to use it? These war dancers have movement 8, and the linemen have movement 7. This is not going to save you. Should have gone for go for it if you're going to do this. 1-2, 1-2. At least then she has to do some sneaky business to try to get the strength advantage on you.
Yeah, but having a stun. So even if she knocks the ball loose, what is she, you know? There's not a whole. Well, she's probably just going to throw it to somebody.
You could use a wizard right here to take out that war dancer. That would pretty much cement that touchdown if they lightning bolted her.
Yeah, it is raining.
Yeah, that wet mohawk really attracts that lightning. So she's kind of shifting around her players, making sure she gets in a good situation. This is really aggressive offenses, and that's really good.
I like seeing it.
You always want your
I don't know,
always
three going for it.
Hey,
Get adjacent.
Hey, it works. Get that strength advantage. So
Now do something with it.
You can't.
You gonna throw it?
You can't.
Can't throw it. What are you gonna do? That's what I was saying. Now what are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
So.
Oof, I don't know if these go marking the player. Maybe it is worth it. However, that is
that
an easy
man in the middle is gonna.
Well,
that Chaos Warrior hits.
Yeah.
Beastman smashes.
Yeah, I guess that.
Second Beastman.
Yep, that's one way to do it.
That second Beastman can go in and pick it up.
Gotta mark this guy though.
Yeah.
That Beastman should mark that guy. And then you can just dodge and then hit.
Chaos Warrior first.
Oh, there's too many receivers. This is tough.
It's got to work.
Rerolled defender down. So yep.
Okay.
He knew I don't.
That's all right. I think. That's what I'd have done.
He never moved this Chaos Warrior.
He never hit with that Chaos Warrior.
Or he never moved with this one, or he didn't do. There was so many things that he needed to do that he should have done that he didn't do.
INT.
Nope, that's touchy. It's a handoff right here. Touchdown. Yep. You shouldn't have gone for that pickup, especially in the rain after already using the reroll.
Yeah, I wouldn't have blitzed yet. I would have used the Chaos Warrior first.
Well, and there was a Chaos Warrior in the backfield to the right that wasn't marking any of the receivers. Not that he could have gotten to that receiver specifically, but... And I honestly wouldn't have gone for that pickup after re-rolling already.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. He was already adjacent to it.
See if you can peel somebody off. Even that Chaos Warrior we're talking about.
Yeah.
Get adjacent to it. That's 2 touchdowns by Ducky Shoes in the first half. That's amazing. That's what Elves should do.
That was a super good job.
Yep, she made a lot of good choices, and the most important part of that is that all worked because she had saturation.
Right?
And she's not getting hit much.
Which is the best for her.
Because he's spending so much time chasing her. And then it's, after 2 or 3 turns, then it's a kickoff.
Right? Reset.
Nice. So, watching the clock, knowing what she's able to do and what the opponent's able to do. So just backing up, trying to limit the damage. So only 1 player is going to be hit this turn. Oh, sorry, 2, because that tree is probably going to get hit too.
Oh, with a vengeance.
I wouldn't use the blitz on the tree. You can blitz somebody else. There you go. Dodge so powerful. And then putting yourself down because you used the reroll. Opted to use... Oh, yeah, opting to hit with somebody who didn't have block.
Rookie mistake. He was intent on using that guy in the first place, I think.
Because of the strength 4. I guess that was the only guy because it's the tree strength 6 because there was 3 assists. So, yeah, that's the only guy that got 2 dice. I always forget that tree strength 6, not strength 5.
Yeah, I don't forget that.
I never worried about it when I played.
Yeah.
I had 2 trolls to put it down and then run away.
Run away.
I was like, push it down on the ground and then just leave.
Okay, bye. Sit, stay. You should have seen it, bro. I planted that tree.
Nah. It's funny because it's a tree.
No, it's not funny, even if it is a tree.
So this is what I would consider extraordinarily scary. Nobody in your backfield protecting the guy fumbling around with the ball, and you have war dancers with leap. Those war dancers are gonna be all over that ball.
What do you know?
So what did we learn?
Yeah, I mean that's.
You got to do a partial cage.
That's a tough game. Yeah.
You got to do a partial cage on your guy. You have to against elf teams. They'll infiltrate you every time. I don't care how solid your your line is. They're going to infiltrate.
Right, because there's no such thing. You can't just line up totally across. They're going to jump over you. They're going to jump in between.
And now, but here's the respite. Ducky Shoes made a critical error and unengaged every player.
Right. So now nobody dodges away.
Yeah, everybody can just molest these players now. Now I think she kind of saw what was happening and tried to fix it with putting Chesda there, but it's not going to be enough. All you got to do is tie up this war dancer, and then you can get a blitz with a. Oh, you don't even have to tie up the war dancer anymore now that you got that guy there.
Yeah, murder, death, kill.
Yep. This guy can just go in and hit for 2 die, but I think he's setting up everybody first. Defender down. Decent bounce.
Stay. Just leave it.
Does he have any more movement? Because I would go here.
Nah, I'm pretty sure that was it.
Right.
It was a long way to go.
Yeah. Whew! Careful with those shadowing characters.
Yeah, what a pain in the dick, huh? Especially if you actually...
Oh, that was... I guess... I don't know if I would have done that.
I'd have waited for somebody to have the ball.
Or at least hit somebody that was near the ball.
Yeah. I hate you in particular.
But she opted to try to go for that ball in the rain with -2. So this is going to be really advantageous for Malal's Mashers. This could be a chance.
Let's see if you're able to take advantage of it.
Chaos Warrior. Handoff. maybe not blitz because of the dodge. Yeah, you got blocked by it. Just blitz and go. Just don't hug the sideline, but just go along this area.
Yeah, yeah.
And I guess
Hope for the best.
that guy's kind of scary. Because you need to set yourself up to be able to score 2 touchdowns. Hitting behind instead of opening up the avenue. So yeah, that's not going to get you many yards. Maybe you can get 1 touchdown.
Suffer a turnover. All right. A lot of players on the ground right now. Just, standard, infiltrate, no big deal, hit.
Opting to go for the 1 die instead of engaging, blitz, leap, and hitting with a 2 die and block.
Yeah. That could be the difference right there, is if he can blitz that guy off and then run up handoff.
Well, she's got a lot of bodies now.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, even if he manages to.
You can't do it in one. You're gonna have to set it up for a second turn.
Yeah, that was his only chance to get away. I really think, and I think he kind of lost that surprise. But she's down rerolls, so that could change.
Some effective hitting. It's going to be the key here.
Might be too late.
Oh, it's never too late for effective hitting.
Using that reroll right off the bat because the double attacker down. A stun, but the follow-up blocking your route. And moving back. And going for it for moving back.
Soul to soul?
I think he was just trying to get this guy the ball because he was in something that looked like a cage.
Maybe.
But not enough turns to take advantage of it, even if it was going to happen. So that was probably not the right move. But Snake Eyes. Uh-oh.
Could be the difference.
Not everybody's in prime position yet, so if you can get that ball in the hands, you can squeak on over. Give the ball to this little guy, or maybe even to this guy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of movement wasted to go all the way back over here, but...
Just throw it. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's sticky rain. It's acid rain.
I'm just talking from the turn that he went that way.
Yeah, I know. He's got to throw it all the way back.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, that rain. It's killing him. Sunday Speedwalkers, no rerolls though, so putting them down. Any players to so suffering a -3 because of pouring rain and 2 players.
That's a big one.
Rolled a 3.
That's how fast a 3 goes to a 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the pickup gives +1, so that makes up for the pouring rain. Always like it when it says 0. How did I roll a 0?
Even better would be a -1.
Mm-hmm. I've done that on my goblin throws.
Yeah.
You rolled a -2. Would you like to reroll? Not on this die.
No.
Here we go. Here we go.
Make some magic.
Looks like you
Make some magic.
Looks like you failed the catch. Nope. It was successful. So she got a lot of guys trying to get that ball, so now it's potentially 2, but I don't think that guy has the movement allowance to mess, so it's 1 guy who's really contested. So this could be a touchdown.
I'd like to see it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Super effort.
War dancers can go everywhere.
Right.
Both players have block though, so that's just a 3+ dodge into a touchdown.
Don't do anything else. Just go for the touchdown, because you need that reroll. Hitting a guy isn't going to do shit for you.
But bro, it could give me 2 star player points. Yeah, don't go for these. Go for it.
All right. All right.
He's stopping just in case something weird happens. Goes for the blitz.
Gonna blitz through.
Blitz through. That works.
All right.
Blitz through is about the same odds, but with the
Yep.
reroll, it makes it better odds.
Yep, I'm with that. Good choice.
So it's good. Getting those extra star player points, nothing wrong with that, and making sure it's not a skunk.
That was a hard fought touchdown too. So
Yeah,
his son.
yeah, he should be pretty proud about that touchdown. In the rain too.
Yeah.
A lot of rain. Oh, pitch invasion. It looks like the Speedwalkers fans were not a fan of that touchdown.
Oh. I think we've seen one of those before, huh?
Yeah. All right, so Malal's Mashers going up against a agility team like that, especially a well-known passing team. You need to run safeties.
Agreed. That's
I think that was
probably the one mistake you made was
yeah.
not pulling those guys off the line. And you've seen some other guys like Master Moose plays a pretty good zone defense. I like to think that my setup is pretty good zone-y, as I try to kind of funnel everybody toward the middle as best as possible.
Yeah, toe bias. Yeah, I really think that's your only major mistake. Oh, even any mistake that I can think of. You played a pretty good game. You're reactive where you needed to be. You set up. You painted targets. You did pretty much most of the things that you needed to do in that game. You just you didn't run safeties often enough, and that's why you got scored on twice.
Yeah, them Trixie Elves.
Yep. And then for the Sunday Speedwalkers, I really have almost nothing. I think that was her best game yet.
Yeah, it was spectacular. Super good job.
Yeah, I think that was like distilled Wood Elf. Like when I see a Wood Elf team, that's what I expect them to do, and she did it. I felt like all her players were everywhere at once.
Yep.
She had 40 people on the pitch, and she was scoring touchdowns the moment he made a mistake.
Yeah, and the most important thing was she wasn't engaging needlessly.
Yes, and she was in fact disengaging at almost all the right times. The one time that it probably was a better idea to just stay there and take the hits was when you had that massive infiltration of War Dancers on that one guy. That could have been a really quick touchdown for you had you stayed committed and stayed contested, but you backed up to save your players, and then I think you quickly realized that your lanes were open.
Yep. But aside from that, super good job.
Yep. Good game, both of you, and see you next time.
Later.